Hi.
You have a better grip on your fellows than my master thought. The plight of a dead child is difficult motivation to resist.
She's been dead for years, right? It is no grip you rule through fear. I inspire loyalty. Lee knows much about perverting such motivation. His child is his excuse. I will surprise you in many ways, Prince Kin. Didn't I leave you buried in the dirt somewhere? I'll surprise you in many ways, Prince Kin.
That name means nothing. I am the will of the Emperor. I am Death's Hand. Sun Li commands that you die. I must obey.
Can we talk him out of it? Can we break?
The will of the Master guides me. The strength of the dragon empowers me. I cannot be defeated. I must obey.
Fight it. Then fight as you must, but you'll not defeat me. I've lost too much to you and master no more. You're a shell, a shadow. Let us see how fearsome you are. Then fight as you must, but you will not defeat me.
You know nothing about me, about what I endure. Your fists will not defeat me, not while I must obey.
Longsword! Longsword!
Can I? Alright, stop locking. Thank you. Well, at least he has knockback animations. So even on easy settings, he does a ton of damage per hit.
You refuse to see it, don't you? You must know who Death's Hand is by now, but what he is defies you, defies your skill. He is more than Sun Kun ever was. Sun Hai linked him to the stolen power of the Water Dragon, and bound him to my armor to taunt me, an unrelenting, unbeatable force that wore the face of my betrayal. Now he is mine.
Master Lee, listen to me. It does not have to be this way. Your words do not frighten me. I know all about you more than you might know yourself. I've learned much, Lee. Most of all, I learned that I'm tired of talking. It does not have to be this way.
Do you appeal to my good nature,
No.
my conscience?
Your intelligence.
There is no malice in my actions, no lust for glory. I did what had to be done.
You're destroying your empire.
I had no choice. My brother had no restraint. A world under his heel would be chaotic and violent. I will bring order. I will ensure that everyone is safe within their roles.
No, you're destroying your empire. I know the pain in your heart, the loss of your family inspired this. I learned of your family. Do you use it to justify this? Or to avenge your murdered wife?
You claim intimate knowledge of me. I should have suspected that a journey through death would reveal many secrets, but your understanding is flawed. I am not here out of revenge. Sorrow at their deaths did not bring me here, but rather anger at my brother for destroying my possessions in so petty a manner. In the end, it changes nothing. I intend to make the Empire a better place. As a god, it will be a simple matter.
What an idiot.
Arise, Death's Hand. You are bound to this power, and you will not stop until this fool is dead.
You use everyone. As a spirit monk, I can take Death's Hand away from you. I can use that power as well, Lee, and I can shape it without the amulet. Fists are useless while you can restore him. I'll turn his spirit against you. Intuition, you train me. Would I fall to someone I've already defeated? I'm a spirit monk. Why is this important?
You have learned much about your heritage as a spirit monk, but you missed the most important lesson. They are all dead. Their skill did not save them. Do you intend to rescue Death's Hand? Perhaps you think you can appeal to his conscience, to the remnants of kin that swim in that helmet.
I will help Sun Kun resist you by binding him to me. I can free him after. The kin was made Death's Hand after you abandoned him. I'll restore his true self.
Will you? Even if you could, I believe you would find it difficult to release so valuable a tool.
What's valuable about him? It's just
Come
a
then.
zombie.
Pit your will against mine. Take him if you can.
Why is he useful? He's just a zombie. Ah, get wrecked. Wait, now I have to fight. Now I have to fight. Alright. The power attack is useless. The power attack is completely useless. Never use it. Never ever use the power attack. How much health is he have? Okay, not much.
Enough! You have cut the strings to my puppet, but you will know defeat soon enough. I grow closer to the heavens by the minute. Take this corpse. See if you can throw away such a useful tool. I will face you at the height of my power, in the heart of my empire.
You only just gained
Your
it.
master awaits you, child.
Your empire.
Please, let me rest. Let my spirit finally have some peace.
Of course. Calm yourself, I'll release you from this prison. You deserve peace despite your latest slavery. You helped attack Dirge. Master Lee is right, Death's Hand is too useful. Why is he useful? Alright, goodbye. Take a break, dude.
Your master is diminished with my loss, even if he does not admit it. Thank you, Spirit Monk, for letting me rest.
Take a break, dude. Why would that happen? Who was holding the golem in place? Why would the golem fall apart? Who was holding the golem in place?
We are victorious, but how long will this peace last?
The day already drags like an overloaded ox. Our enemies should be more efficient.
I do not shy from meaningful combat, but eliminating your boredom is not a worthwhile cause to fight for.
If there's no wine, there should be fighting. That's the way of things for a warrior.
I trust everyone has recovered from the battle already. That's fast.
We should not take much longer to lick our wounds, even if the victory was ours. No doubt the enemy awaits us.
Emperor Sun Li waits for us, growing in power. He is training the water dragon far faster than Sun Hai ever managed. Yeah, I know, Chakai. Or Chaika. I will not keep him waiting, we leave immediately. I'll speak with each of you before we leave. Alright, let me just talk to you first.
A good idea. It will allow for some adjustments to the marvelous dragonfly. The landing here was rough. I will ferry whom I can for an initial assault. Give me a few moments. We will leave at your command when my work is done.
Quest received. Chapter 7, wherein the cost of war is tallied, a master is finally confronted, and the fate of an empire is decided. You have come far from Borderland School to the ruins of Dirge, and now the fate of the empire depends on the decisions before you. Stung by the loss of Death's Hand and the defeat of a siege force, Emperor suddenly readies for your inevitable confrontation in the palace. Right. So we can still hang out for a little bit. So they're just standing around, There's no quest icons on their heads anymore, so I don't know if... Return to the palace. I don't know if there's anything to say to them. Also, why is the map blacked out again? Is this a different map? Is there more loot now? Alright, so that's been closed. Okay, so it's a different map, I guess, in the sense that we can't get very far. Save the game. I don't know if I should just power through. I don't know how long the end game is. I don't know if I should just power through or take a break. I can still come out here. Wait a minute. Oh, hey, I never saw this before. And it's crap. Alright, get a bit more money. So I guess if I had to give any advice to anyone wanting to play this game, you might want to turn the difficulty down because the combat is not that interesting. If you want to play with the combat difficulty on normal, then you should start with the 1000 cut style. Whatever, like fast combat is much better than slow combat. So the strength versus speed trade-off is not a real thing. All you want is speed. Like the slow combat, the fact that it does more damage doesn't make any difference because you also take more damage. So the faster you are, the less damage you take, and therefore, if you're not taking any damage, then the combat can last longer. It doesn't matter because you're not taking any damage, right? So you want to be fast, you want to keep moving, and you want to not take damage. And if you can do that, then the combat can take however long it takes, and it doesn't really matter. Aside from that, it's a pretty good game. I mean, the story is fairly good. It's a decent game. Alright, let's talk to everyone. Let's see if anyone has anything to say.
Hello again. Do you want to talk to me or the Guardian?
I can talk to you. How are you, Wildflower?
I'm better now, thanks to you. You put the other back down in a place where he can't hurt me anymore. You've done as much for me as the Guardian, and...
The other? You put the other back down in a place where he can't hurt me anymore? I don't remember ever doing this.
And I'll never forget it, no matter what. If things here, if they turn out well, I hope someday when I'm older, we could meet and be friends again.
Put the other down where it can't hurt you anymore? Did we miss something?
I know that to stand by you, it won't be me. It'll be the Guardian. But my hopes go with him.
Did we miss a side quest or something?
This place is old. So old. There are voices in the stones. Each one trying to command the others. But none of them listen. It's like they can't listen. They just can't. Their own voices is all they're left with. So long. Only hearing the sound of your own voice.
Right. What does... who are they?
I don't know. They never say, they just shout.
Right. The dead have gathered here, as in other places of the Empire. Their attack on Dirge left them without guidance. They are attracted to any beacon of power. Here they are overwhelmed by the power of the Emperor stole. Only whispers of their spirits remain, but Wildflower is sensitive to such things. Can we do anything for them? No, there's nothing that can be done except for restoring the shepherd that will guide them to rebirth. Those that are already dead cannot be helped. We must concentrate on the living. Do you have any wisdom to share about the coming fight, Jaika? I do not. You have suffered enough interference from my kind and many others. You would be better served listening to the wisdom of the child within. Do what you must, but be happy. Okay. Bye.
The Guardian says he'll be at your side when you need him.
Sure. Did we miss something with Wildflower?
I tell you, I begin to miss the melodious voice of my wife. So peaceful compared to what follows you around. I look forward to the day when we can return to our simpler lives, although I doubt that will be easy for everyone.
I know what you mean. Hopefully we can all find our way home again.
Oh, it will be easy for me. I just cock an ear to the wind and listen. Eventually the shouts of my wife will make their way to me. I hope everyone has so clear a path, and a more peaceful arrival.
Right, is that it? Is that all he has to say? Not Kang yet. You two.
So many changes. The Jade Empire is not the place I once thought it was.
I know what you mean.
What Master Li has done is unforgivable. We have to set things right and undo the evil he has put in motion.
Everyone will feel my wrath, huh? Some of these decisions have been hard to make. Ready yourself will be leaving soon. Some of these decisions have been hard to make.
I know. And perhaps the greatest and hardest of those is yet to come. So much is on your shoulders. I do not envy you, but I will be with you, my friend. We will make sure the Empire does not fall to the desires of a corrupted few.
Everyone will feel my wrath. Ready yourself will be leaving soon.
I know everything will be fine. You will see to it.
Sure.
We are a long way from the farm I once called home. I never thought I would make such a journey. Your master is a formidable opponent. We cannot leave the Empire in his hands.
You are stating the obvious. Some of these decisions have been hard to make. Wait, what? It's the same.
I will help you carry that weight, but I'm not sure how much use I can be.
None. You are no use at all.
I will stand by you. Once the corruption is excised, the Jade Empire will be a blank slate, my friend.
That's not true. Why would the Jade Empire be a blank slate? It doesn't make any sense. The Jade Empire is an empire that has its own systems and culture. Why would it be a blank slate? What?
I will be ready.
That doesn't make any sense.
I have seen everything that I believe in torn apart, one after another. Hopefully it is all over soon.
Hey, me too.
The sins of my family must be dealt with. Only then can the Empire regain the glory it has lost.
You also state the obvious. I hope there's time for us in all of this. Everyone will respect the power I bring. I've made some difficulty to get here.
There will be more. Don't let the weight of your choices cloud your vision. The power that has been unleashed cannot be handled carelessly. The fate of the Empire is at stake. You and I will make things right.
Well, you're gonna be the Empress.
I will make certain of it. You and I are owed that reward.
Alright, be ready.
I will